Good afternoon, football fans. This is John Maldonado reporting from historic Sam Stadium here in Brownsville, Texas, where the Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets are visiting the Brownsville Porter Cowboys. Beautiful afternoon here in Brownsville, Texas. Kickoff is set for 11 a.m. YellowJackets coming off an impressive victory last week against their biggest rival, the Mercedes Tigers, there at the Black Hole. YellowJackets came out with a victory, 21-7. YellowJackets coming in with a 4-2 record. Porter has an 0-6 record. Porter was defeated last week, faced a tough Brownsville Pace squad, lost 47-19. So YellowJackets looking to control their own destiny here on the 2024 campaign. YellowJackets win out, they will have their own fair actual lone possession of the district championship. Will be the first time in about close to 10 years. I believe the last time the YellowJackets won the district championship was back in 2013 when head coach Joe Marichalado was at the helm. So here we go. We got about 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here at Sam Stadium. Make sure you guys tune in here as myself, John Maldonado, will have the play-by-play here with the Edcouch-Elsa ISD crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of the outcome of today's game, all of these players have
lots of fireworks last week. If you were there at Benny Layton Senior Memorial Stadium, where the Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets played one of their most complete games of the season. The YellowJacket defense showed their dominance and held the Mercedes Tigers to only 7 points, which was a rarity. Mercedes have been averaging at least 30 points a game. Okay, so we have the national anthem coming up here pretty soon here at Sam Stadium. Give us a second. We're going to have a moment of silence, so we'll be right back.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the Porter Cowboys school song.
All right, upcoming here at Sam Stadium, they're going to be playing the Brownsville Porter school song coming up. I want to send a big old shout out and good luck to the Edcouch-Elsa Mighty YellowJacket Band. They will be competing today at San Benito Stadium, at Greyhound Stadium, at Pigskin Jubilee today. So sending prayers to the Edcouch-Elsa Mighty Band, praying that they get a Division I and are able to advance next week to the area competition. Your thoughts and prayers are with us. At this moment, we want to recognize Superintendent of Edcouch-Elsa ISD, Dr. Alda Benavides, Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Francis Rocha, Edcouch-Elsa High School Principal, Mr. Raul Valdez. We want to recognize Edcouch-Elsa ISD Athletic Director Christian Navarro and Edcouch-Elsa head football coach Victor Cardenas. So the Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets have taken the field. So we're currently down to 3 minutes remaining here before the first half, before the kickoff.
U.S. Flag Cadet Major Alizette Martinez, Right Guard Cadet Captain Anaí Ayala. We'd ask that you please remove your caps, place your hand over your heart for the presentation of our nation's colors.
Okay, so we'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and get the national anthem going here at Sam Stadium. And there we have it, folks. Football fans from all the entire Rio Grande Valley and the entire world that are watching with us here live. It's almost kickoff time. Once again, kickoff is set for 11 a.m. And here come the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets once again led by head coach Victor Cardenas. Upcoming here is the kickoff, the coin toss, coming up here next. All right, so go ahead and make sure you guys send your comments in on the YouTube channel. You guys have any predictions for tonight's victory? You guys have a score that you guys want to announce, you want to send those shout out here. And here come the Porter Cowboys. As we stated earlier, the Cowboys came coming off of a tough loss against the Pace Vikings last week. They lost 47-19. Porter's coming with an 0-6 record. And the Yellow Jackets have already come out, avoiding the tunnel, and they're already sitting at midfield, awaiting the important coin toss. And let's see if we can go ahead and pull up a roster for the Cowboys. And captain number 56 for the Cowboys, Robert Kidd. Number 56, number 77, Diego Rivera. Another big game coming up tonight. I believe the kickoff is at 6:30 p.m. where the Texas Longhorns will be hosting number 5, the Georgia Bulldogs. Longhorns coming in with a undefeated record, number 1 in the nation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Number 56, number 55, captain for the Yellow Jackets. Number 8, Jason Peña. Number 5, RJ Oranday. Number 4, Elijah Trevino. And number 56, Edgar Lira. Yellow Jackets looking to defer, play defense, and get the ball first. Here's some of the key components for the Yellow Jackets today. Could get off to a quick start, and get up big, and get ready and rest for next week's tough matchup as well. Yellow Jackets have 3 other remaining games remaining here in the 2024 season. So here's the call from the official. So there you go. The Yellow Jackets won the kickoff. They elected to defer for the second half. So Porter will ball first. Key matchup for tonight is going to be the play at the quarterback, Elijah Trevino, looking to continue his dominance that he had last week against the Mercedes Tigers. Yellow Jacket offense had to, impose their will against a tough Tiger defense. The rushing attack was very, very, very potent last week. So look for the Yellow Jacket rushing attack to set the tone early, and look for Elijah Trevino to get the passing game going as well. So there we have it, the long-awaited matchup. Kickoff is set. Edcouch-Elsa at Brownsville Porter. Weather here at Sam Stadium ain't too bad after all. We're sitting at about 84 degrees. So beautiful skies. We've got about a 10-mile-an-hour wind coming from this, about a northwest wind coming in.
Vector seat number 3, Brandon
Kicking duties for the Brownsville Porters today is George Flores. Back to receive deep for the Yellow Jackets, Brandon Morales and Nathan Amaya.
Kicking off for the Cowboys, number 24, Noe Rodriguez.
Okay, waiting on the whistle. Now we can get the game going here. And first play of the game, Yellow Jackets kind of electing over here, kind of moving up a little bit, checking to see maybe seeing something on film, maybe a little bit of trickery here, maybe an onside kick. So here comes Diego Rivera for the Cowboys, up to kick. And there we have it. And as predicted, a little bit of a pooch kick. Ball is picked up by number 6. John Amaya handed off to Brandon Morales. And there we have it. Yellow Jackets will start off their first possession in great field position. It's going to be, this ball to be spotted at their own 38-yard line. Yellow Jacket offense led by senior quarterback number 4, Elijah Trevino. Elijah Trevino first game here at Brownsville Porter was actually starting as a sophomore at free safety. Game-changing play that he had, a fumble recovery, returned it all the way to the house and secured a victory for the Yellow Jackets 2 years ago. So here we go, Yellow Jackets in a spread formation. Man in motion. And the toss is to Brandon Morales. Brandon Morales turns the corner and is pushed out of bounds by number 20 for the Cowboys, Jerry Herrera in on the tackle.
Number 3, Brandon Morales, the ball carrier.
Yellow Jackets with the first down on the first play from scrimmage. And the ball will be placed right at the 50-yard line, right at midfield.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets predominantly the entire season are going off of the shotgun. Here they go with the split back. The ball is handed off to number 33, Isaac Estrada.
Tackle for loss made by number 56.
Tough loss, lost 1 yard on first down. Isaac Estrada, little Swiss Army knife, playing at all positions for the Yellow Jackets. Estrada plays tight end, receiver, running back, and special teams. So here comes Elijah Trevino, Aiden Mercado at running back. And Trevino keeps it. Trevino looking for a crease, and Trevino has hit the open field at the 25, 20, 15, and he will not be caught. It's a touchdown, Yellow Jackets. So just like that, the Yellow Jackets, 3 plays, and they hit pay dirt. Elijah Trevino continuing his dominance on the running game. No penalties on, most importantly, no penalties on the play. So here comes Jesus Ramirez in for the kickoff, the extra point. Placeholder B, John Amaya. Okay, hold on, we do have a penalty. From up here, it looks like it, and it is a offsides, number 77, the guilty party. Interesting call here to see if it's half the distance to the goal, to see if Victor Cardenas elects to go for 2 points or elects to go for the extra point. So Yellow Jackets elects to go ahead and go for the extra point.
Yes, sir.
So here comes Jesus Ramirez. Kick is up, and it looks to be good. So new score here at Sam Stadium. Yellow Jackets 7, the Cowboys 0. We got 10 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here at Sam Stadium. Yellow Jacket ground attack looking good. If you're Victor Cardenas in the Yellow Jackets, you got to like what you're seeing from your ball club here early here at Sam Stadium. Day games are a rarity for the Yellow Jackets. So Yellow Jacket offensive line continuing where they left off last week at home against the Mercedes Tigers. The Yellow Jacket offensive line had their way against the Mercedes Tigers. So here we go. Here comes a kickoff. Jesus Ramirez with kicking duties.
Health, care, and Valley Baptist Health System. These two words are better together. It lives in our compassionate care for moms and
So we are going to have a return here. Nice little return there.
Number 5, Science, the kickoff.
Mario Science on the kickoff.
Stop was made by number 13, Brandon Ibarra.
Brandon Ibarra with the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. The Cowboys have their 1st and 10. First drive will be at their own 11.5-yard line.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk defense here. The Yellow Jacket Thunder defense looking to continue to dominate, have an impressive 2024 campaign for the Yellow Jacket Thunder defense. Held the Mercedes Tigers to a season low last week to 7 points. And the ball carrier is tackled by a swarm of Yellow Jackets on the first play.
Number 2, and then Ibarra, the ball carrier. Stop was made by number 45, John Torres.
So John Torres, initial Yellow Jacket in for the tackle.
Second
The
half,
Yellow Jacket defense led by a stout and impressive senior class.
Second and long. 19's quarterback.
So there we go, the Cowboys. Shotgun with a single back in the backfield. Quarterback keeps it up the middle. Now, we have a fumble, but the player was down. Initial call. First Yellow Jacket in there for the defense was Tristan Rojas in for the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Cowboys. So passing situation here for the Cowboys.
gain of 3 yards, third
Some of the
down.
playmakers on the defense for the Yellow Jackets. In the backfield, defensive back, Israel Campos sitting at the free safety position. Look also for Brandon Ibarra. Seen his first action in a couple of games in the secondary. They both have 3 interceptions on the year.
Shoots right ping. He's going to roll it out this way.
All right, here we go. And the ball is handed off to the ball carrier. No gain. So the Yellow Jacket defense forces a quick 3 and out.
Number 30, Ivan Alvarado, the ball carrier. Stop was made by number 7, Tristan Rojas.
So Tristan Rojas making his presence known for the Thunder defense here for the Yellow Jackets with the second tackle. So back deep to return the punt for the Yellow Jackets is going to be Nathan Amaya.
Back to kick number 69, Sigifredo Salceda.
Sigifredo Salceda with kicking duties for the Cowboys. A line drive. And the punt rolls out at the Yellow Jacket 45-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets will be set with great field position. So far the Yellow Jackets winning the field position battle here early. Be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. So we do have a quick injury timeout. We do have a Cowboy down on the northern side of the field at the 28-yard line. Let's hope that young man is okay. So if you're just tuning in with us right now, the Yellow Jackets scored on 3 plays on their opening drive. Quarterback Elijah Trevino had about a 51-yard TD run, went untouched, and hit pay dirt. So let's talk football here. Some of the history between these two squads. Back in the early 2000s, one of the greatest games in Edcouch-Elsa football history, there was that game where don't remember his name, but his last name, his first name was Billy. He was one of the quarterbacks for the Brownsville Porters, and the Yellow Jackets came into Sam Stadium as big underdogs, and the Yellow Jackets came out victorious. Okay, so number 18 for the Cowboys coming back, walking gingerly back down the sideline, and it's a good sign that he's okay. So here come the Yellow Jacket offense. Here they come. They're set up at their own 45-yard line. Quarterback is Elijah Trevino. Trevino set in the shotgun position. Actually, correction, new quarterback. It's number 8, Jason Peña. Calls in Trevino. Trevino gets the feed on the jet sweep, and Trevino is pushed out of bounds. So Trevino playing receiver at the slot back and at quarterback here today. Okay, hold on, there is a penalty. Let's see what the call is. Okay, so it's an illegal shift by the offense. Two offensive players moving at the same time. It's going to call an illegal shift or an illegal formation. So the Yellow Jackets will move backwards 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 at the 40-yard line. So that penalty negates an impressive run by Elijah Trevino. So here comes Trevino once again. And the pass falls incomplete. Jason Peña had Brandon Morales wide open on an out pattern.
Defense made by number 13, Luis Silva. Second down for the Yellow Jackets.
So I'll tell you one thing, if he hits Morales in stride, Morales did have a chance to score there on that drive there. So here we go, Yellow Jackets with a trip right, with a single single back. So here comes Peña, rolls to his right, looking to pass. And the pass is complete to the sophomore receiver, Elijah Garcia. Elijah Garcia been getting a little bit in on the action here on the 2024 campaign. Some of the reasons why he's seen a little bit more of playing time is due to injury to junior receiver John Amaya. So Jason Peña staying in that quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets in that shotgun with a single back in the backfield. Carry, the ball's given out to Aiden Garcia. Yellow Jacket first down. Garcia runs it all the way down to the Porter Cowboy 40-yard line. Sigrid Salcedo in for the tackle for the Cowboys. So Yellow Jackets trying to muster another impressive drive here in the first quarter. Another pass. Pass is complete to Elijah Trevino. Follows his blockers. And Elijah Trevino with another first down. Ball will be spotted at the Cowboy 22-yard line. So it's been the Elijah Trevino offensive show here in the first quarter for the Yellow Jackets. Very impressive when you see Elijah Trevino running. Once he hits the open field, it's going to be a rarity if someone can catch him or run him down. Empty backfield for Peña. Peña keeps it. Peña picks up about a good 4 or 5 yards. Ethan De La Cruz in for the tackle for the Cowboys. So in a game like this, on a day game, 5, 10, 15, 20 yards. We've already seen a 51-yard gain here today. That's going to pay dividends in the rushing attack. Short gain here up the middle for the Yellow Jackets. And for the tackle is number 51, Daniel Ortega for the Cowboys. Be second and about 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Correction, 3rd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. The way the game's been going so far, this could be 4-down territory for the Yellow Jackets. Ball carrier is Aiden Garcia, and he stopped right in his tracks, and it appears that maybe Garcia might have lost a yard or no gain, so it is 4th down. Bobby Science in for the tackle for the Cowboys. So an important call here early in the first quarter. Okay, so we have an injury timeout. It's an interesting call here. You know what I mean? What do you got to lose? The Cowboys are 0-6, not to diminish anything for the Cowboys, but your defense has been playing lights out the entire year. They forced a 3-and-out at the beginning of the game. So why not go for it on 4th down, put the game away early, and run out the clock. Then most importantly, go back with a victory healthy. The Yellow Jackets have been plagued with some injuries, throughout the season. The Yellow Jackets are getting back 2 of their starting receivers, Alex Rodriguez, number 12, and John Amaya. Rodriguez was injured in the game against Donna. He had a foot fracture, so he's missed the majority of his senior season. And clearly one of your fastest receivers, one of your fastest weapons. So here comes the Yellow Jacket offense.
4th down for the Yellow Jackets.
It's 4th and about a long 3. Jason Bingham is in at quarterback for the Cowboys. Bingham looking to draw the defense off sides. Bingham drops back, has an open receiver. And the receiver trucks the defender for another Yellow Jacket 1st down. Alex Rodriguez with his first catch of the game. So it'd be 1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets. Ball will be placed right at the 6-yard line. Good completion for Bingham. Bingham now 2 for 3 on the game. And Aiden Mercado. Tough running there. Almost looked from up here from our view that there was a face mask, but nonetheless he takes the ball all the way down to the 2-yard line to be 2nd and goal. Aiden Mercado had an impressive touchdown run last week against the Mercedes Tigers. Mercado looking to get his 2nd touchdown of the season. And Mercado punches it in for a touchdown. Aiden Mercado, the sophomore running back.
Touchdown Yellow Jackets. Touchdown run made by number 22.
So the Yellow Jacket offensive line controlling the line of scrimmage, running the ball at will against the Cowboys. And in comes Jesus Ramirez for the important point after for the Yellow Jackets. We've reached 3 minutes and 49 seconds here in the first quarter. Placeholder is John Amaya. Kick is up, and it is good. So new score here at Sam's Historic Stadium. The Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets 14 and the Brownsville Porter Cowboys 0. So if you're Victor Cardenas, you got to like what you're seeing early from your ball club. The key to coming into today's matchup was get up early, get up big, and go home, play a great game, go home early, rest up for next week, but most importantly, come out healthy. So the winds dwindle down just a bit here at Sam Stadium. Jesus Ramirez into kick for the Yellow Jackets. Back to receive dig is deep for the Cowboys is Bobby Vasquez. So here's the kickoff, and we're going to have another return. Kickoffs are a rarity against Jesus Ramirez. So the special teams unit for the Yellow Jackets getting in on a little bit of the action here. Jesus Ramirez does have a big leg. A good attribute to have and a good weapon to have for your special teams unit when majority of the kickoffs go for a touchback. So the Cowboys will have a first down at their own 18-yard line. New quarterback in for the Cowboys, number 10. See, we got a roster here. All right, here we go. Ball is giving up to the ball carrier. Breaks a couple of tackles. Drags a couple of Yellow Jacket defenders. By far the best offensive play for the Cowboys. Ibarra, the ball carrier. Tackle was made by John Torres.
About 6 yards, second down.
So it'd be 2nd and 4 for the Cowboys. Got to forgive us, we don't have a roster for number 10. Ball is handed off again to Ibarra. He's met there defensively by a swarm of Yellow Jackets. Number 7 once again, Tristan Ibarra, making his 3rd tackle of the game. So it'd be 3rd and short.
And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Porter Cowboys. Ball started on the 24-yard line.
Yellow Jackets looking to force another 3 and out. So the first 2 plays here are gone. Run to Ibarra. So kind of look here, maybe a quarterback keeper. Over to the right, and it is a quarterback keeper. And the quarterback breaks a couple of tackles, and it appears that it's going to be a close one here. And it is a first down. Vasquez carries it all the way down to the Cowboy 30-yard line, so the Cowboys were their first down of the game. We don't have a replay for you guys, but pretty textbook blocking there. So here comes Vasquez and company once again. Twins left with a single receiver at the top of your screen, and Vasquez keeps it once again. And he stopped for no gain. So Brandon Ibarra making his 2nd tackle of the game. No gain on first down. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Gain of 1 yard, second down for the Cowboys. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line.
Yellow Jacket defensive unit led by senior linebackers Matt Gano and Troy Barco. From what we've seen today, Matt Barco sitting today's contest out. So no gain on 2nd down, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. Mark Hernandez in for the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. Passing situation for the Cowboys. Have not seen a pass attempted so far this afternoon by the Cowboys. Here's if the Cowboys are going to call a timeout. That'll be their first timeout taken of the half. They'll still have 2 remaining. Cowboys going to discuss this one. Interesting call coming here from Sam Stadium. Cowboys haven't been able to muster anything here so far offensively and defensively against the Yellow Jackets.
Educators Association represents approximately 1,500 members in Brownsville and Floresville ISD. Members are privileged to have a local organization with local attorneys. Enjoy our benefits. Get to know us before you
So we're going to take a brief timeout here, and we'll be right back.
We create change. Together we thrive. Stand with us. Join Brownsville educators stand together.
Third and long, hit pass.
Mom and Dad get a little competitive, but with over 85 games and activities to play together, they can get rematch after rematch after rematch. So do something awesome together.
So we're back here at Sam Stadium. Correction, it was actually the end of the first quarter. So Yellow Jackets scoring 14 points in the first quarter, up 14-0. Passing situation. Man in motion. Ball is given to Vasquez. Vasquez breaks the tackle. And fans calling for a collar tackle. But nonetheless, it's going to be a first down. So the Cowboys able to get 2 first downs here in this drive. Actually, hold on. So actually, we're going to repeat first down. And with the Cowboys assessed with a holding penalty. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And repeat third down. It's going to be 3rd and 19 for the Cowboys with a clear passing situation.
Third down for the Cowboys. Ball spot on the 21-yard line.
All right, so the Cowboys coming in with a single back, man in motion. The quarterback fakes the motion, and he stopped for a loss. So it'd be 4th and long for the Cowboys.
Initial hit made by number 18, Justin Espinosa.
I mean, it's kind of an iffy call there. You know what I mean? We kind of understand, from our view up here, why you don't want to risk it. You're deep in your own territory. And why risk throwing a pick 6? You're already down 14 while the game is still within reach. So the Cowboys looking to play it safe, looking to try to play field position here. Back to receive the punt for the Yellow Jackets is Brendan Morales and Nathan Amaya. So the ball is fielded by Nathan Amaya. And he's met there by number 56. Amaya was able to get the ball down to the Porter 47-yard line.
Return made by number 11, Nathan
So Yellow Jackets starting off once again with great field position.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
So if you're just tuning in this afternoon, the score here at Sam Stadium is Yellow Jackets 14 and the Cowboys 0. We have 11 minutes exactly on the dot remaining here in the first half. Yellow Jackets in a pistol formation. Elijah Trevino back at quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Isaac Estrada, the ball carrier. Estrada gains about a half a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Number 6, Ethan De La Cruz, and number 20, Andres Gonzalez.
Ethan De La Cruz in for the tackle for the Cowboys.
spotted on the 46-yard line.
So here comes Trevino and company. Single back in the backfield. Aiden Garcia in at running back for the Yellow Jackets. And it is Trevino with the quarterback keeper. And Trevino is met by a wall of Cowboys. Cowboy defense not fooled on second down, saying we've had enough of Trevino. Trevino having two great runs here. First run of the game for Trevino went for a 51-yard touchdown run. So to be a rare position here for the Yellow Jackets here early in the game with a 3rd and long passing situation for the Yellow Jackets here. Trevino chase, Trevino fires, has a man wide open. The pass is complete to John Amaya. So John Amaya returning back from injury and making his presence known here in the second quarter. But hold on, we do have a penalty right at the 20-yard line. Not sure if there's going to be a block in the back or maybe a face mask here.
Offense number 3. Did not penalty for the spot foul. First down.
Okay, so they're going to retain the first down. So Brandon Morales, the guilty party, with a holding penalty. But nonetheless, the Yellow Jackets will have a first down. It's 10 yards from the start of the foul. So Yellow Jackets will have a first down at the Cowboy 30-yard line. Yellow Jackets already in field goal position. Pass is complete to Brandon Morales. Morales breaks a tackle, and Morales, little razzle-dazzle. His knee did not touch the ground. Robert Kidd in for the tackle for the Cowboys. Nice pitch and catch. 2 straight completions for Elijah Trevino. Yellow Jackets opening up the passing game here in the second quarter. Trevino changing the play. Shifts Garcia over to the right. And it is Garcia with the ball carrier. A tough 1-yard gain for Aiden Garcia. Ethan de la Cruz in for the tackle for the Cowboys. Yellow Jackets can still get a first down before they get into the goal territory. Yellow Jackets already in the red zone. So in comes Mercado for Garcia at running back. Maya and Morales. Morales in motion. And the ball goes to Mercado. Mercado looking for his second touchdown of the game. Mercado takes the ball all the way down to the Cowboys 6-yard line.
Number 23, Joshua Sandoval, the ball carrier.
The Yellow Jackets need 2 yards to get a first down here. Mercado stays in at running back. You kind of look at the statue for Mercado. You kind of look at the old days when Joe Solis was here, when he had the Loredo brothers in at running back. If you look at him from far away, it's kind of what he looks like. So Trevino rolls to his right, fires to the end zone, and has a man wide open, and it is John Amaya securing his first touchdown of the 2024 campaign. Yellow Jackets making it look easy. Amaya with a toe tap on the corner of the end zone. If you see that number 6 and that last name Amaya is a familiar name and a familiar number from last year, his older brother, Jerry Amaya, lit up the scoreboard last year for the Yellow Jackets. So here comes back Jesus Ramirez for the important point after. The kick is up, and it is good. Almost looked like it was no good from up here, but it creeped in there. And the Yellow Jackets up big here in the first half, 21-0. First quarter was a rushing attack by the Yellow Jackets, and now in the second quarter, the Yellow Jackets are opening up the passing game. The Cowboys having no answer for the Yellow Jackets here in the first half. Yellow Jackets making a big statement. So we're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back here, and we're reporting here from Sam's Stadium.
Vectors here for the Porter Cowboys, number 5, Bobby Science, number 10, Oscar Vasquez, and number 33, Damian Gomez. Kicking off for the Yellow Jackets, number 25, Jesus Ramirez.
So here we go. We're back here at Sam's Stadium, kicking duties for the Yellow Jackets, number 25, Jesus Chucho Ramirez. Here comes Ramirez and company. We're going to have a touchback here on this possession. Yellow Jackets saw a little bit too much in the last drive from the Cowboys and elected to give them, the Cowboys the ball at their own 25-yard line. Latu comes back in at quarterback for the Cowboys. Cowboys playing a two-quarterback system here in the first half. Back in at quarterback for the Cowboys here is going to be number 19. We don't have a name for him on our roster. So the Cowboys playing a little 2-by-2 formation here. Quarterback rolls out, and he's hit by Troy Barco. Big hit. Hold on, we do have a penalty. Quarterback slow to get back up. Took a big shot by one of the leaders of the Yellow Jacket defensive unit. Troy Barco laying the wood. Hits like that are going to make you think twice the next time you roll out. It's going to be creeping on the back of your mind. So here comes the important call by the man with the white hat.
Pass interference. Offense, number 38. That decline result of play, second down.
So offensive pass interference, the call is, the penalty is declined. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys.
Ball spotted on the 25-yard line.
Number 19 stays in at quarterback for the Cowboys. Doubles at the bottom of your screen with a single receiver at the top. Yellow Jackets showing blitz. Cowboys changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Daniel Lucio with the ball carrier for the Cowboys.
The ball carrier. Stop was made by number 2, Matt Gano.
Number 32, Troy Barco in for the tackle for the Cowboys. I mean, for the Yellow Jackets, excuse me.
Ball spotted on the 28-yard line.
So it'll be a 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. Last possession, the Cowboys elected to run on 3rd and long. And it's a pass. And the son of the coach, Derek Cardenas, defensive end, with a big sack. Gonna make Dad proud in the sideline. Derek Cardenas seen some action here in Brownsville and runs off to the sideline and gets rewarded by the coaching staff.
Back to pick number 24, Noe Rodriguez.
Noe Ramirez into to punt for the Cowboys. Back to receive the punt for the Yellow Jackets, Brandon Morales and Nathan Amaya. Nathan Amaya had about a 5-yard punt return on the last possession. And the ball goes between the punter's legs, and it is picked up. And it is Matt Gano. Matt Gano with a touchdown. So the Yellow Jackets scoring. Jackets scoring on the special teams. So all three faces of the Yellow Jacket squad showing out today for Victor Cardenas. Your defense is pitching a shutout. Your offense has scored 3 touchdowns, and now your special teams has scored a touchdown. So here comes Jesus Ramirez for the point after. The kick is up, and it is good. John Amaya able to secure that snap, kind of a little shaky snap, but nonetheless, Yellow Jackets up big with 5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Yellow Jackets up 28-0. Yellow Jackets on pace to score a good 60, 70 points here.
Get a little competitive. But with over 85 games and activities to play together, they can get rematch after rematch after rematch.
We're going to take a quick little break here as we have some important announcements here from the Brownsville ISD, and we'll be right back.
At Racing Canes, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories and big ideas, and yes, even a neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered
All right, so we're back, and here comes Jesus Ramirez into kickoff. And we have another touchback. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line.
Kickoff goes for a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys.
So if you're just tuning in here with us, we're here at Sam Stadium. It's been all Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets up big. We have 5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Yellow Jackets up 28-0. Number 19 back in at quarterback for the Cowboys. Yellow Jackets looking to get something started, looking for a spark here on offense. Playmaker in number 10, Vasquez, in the slot here at the bottom of your screen. Cowboys going with doubles. There goes Vasquez in motion. And it goes to the running back, to Lucio. Initial tackle there made by Tristan Rojas and Gavin Rodriguez.
Number 7, Tristan Rojas.
Tristan Rojas getting a lot of playing time here. And Tristan Rojas with about 4 or 5 tackles
For the Cowboys.
at his linebacker position. Tristan Rojas normally, shares playing time with other senior fellow linebacker John Torres. Look for a running play here by the Cowboys. And we have a fumble. The Yellow Jackets saying that they have it, waiting for the call, and it is Yellow Jacket turnover. The sophomore defensive back, Marcus Garcia, with the fumble recovery. So the Yellow Jackets start off their next possession here deep in Cowboy territory at the Cowboy 18-yard line, and they're already in the red zone. We still have 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Another new quarterback in for the Cowboys. Jason Binga, the sophomore quarterback. Binga rolls to his left, has an open receiver. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, John Amaya, hit right in the face mask. Saw a crease there, didn't secure it, so it's kind of hard when you see Pager, you see a crease there and you see that you have another shot at the end zone. Amaya already had a touchdown earlier, a couple of possessions ago, looking to get his second touchdown, so not able to secure the catch, but here we go, second down for the Yellow Jackets. Delayed ball carrier is Aiden Mercado. Mercado with a 7-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and short. Yellow Jackets can still get a first down. Bobby Science in for the tackle for the Cowboys.
3rd down for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets in 4-down territory. Already in well within Jesus Ramirez's field goal range. Bang drops back, has Elijah Trevino. Trevino has one man to beat. Trevino dives, hits the pylon, and it is a Yellow Jacket touchdown. Elijah Trevino with his 2nd touchdown. Elijah Trevino, the starting quarterback, also playing receiver. Good little scheme coming in by Julio Smith, offensive coordinator for the Yellow Jackets. Going with a 2-quarterback system, putting his fastest weapon, offensive weapon, at the slot receiver position. And Trevino makes the Cowboy defense pay. Ramirez looking to add the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. Yellow Jackets up 35-0 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first half. Yellow Jacket always their fans, their crowd always a good sight to see, even on an away game like this. Definitely outnumbering the home side. The Yellow Jacket fans always travel good. From what we remember statistic-wise, it was between Edcouch-Elsa and Los Fresnos at one point as the most passionate fans in all of Texas and South Texas. So, kudos to them. They have a great following. Yellow Jackets football team known statewide. Oscar Vasquez and Oscar Science on the kickoff return for the Cowboys. So here comes Jesus Ramirez. We're going to have a touchback. Ball will be spotted at the Cowboy 25-yard line.
Ball spotted on the 25-yard line.
Number 19 staying in that quarterback box is going. The other quarterback going back to his receiver position here. Yellow Jackets pitching a shutout here in the first half. Vasquez motion. The jet sweep goes, and we have another fumble, and it is recovered. Number 74, Hernandez with the fumble recovery. Mark Hernandez, the big fella, with his first fumble recovery of the season. So the Cowboys slowly shooting themselves in the foot. That's about 3 straight turnovers for the Cowboys, and with a tough team like Edcouch-Elsa. Actually, hold on, folks. They're calling it an incomplete pass. So that the ball was passed forward from our view up here. It was a run, but nonetheless. Actually, we could see what they're calling it, since it was a jet sweep. It's a toss. And maybe they're saying that maybe he never had possession of it, and the ball went forward. So nonetheless, it's 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys at their own 25-yard line. Man in motion. It's Vasquez breaking a couple of tackles, dragging some Yellow Jacket defenders to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark forward progress. Israel Campos coming down from his free safety position to make that tackle. So Vasquez, shifty runner, 5-yard gain. So here come the Porter Cowboys. So it's an offsides against the Yellow Jackets.
Offsides. Defense. Number 15. 5 yards. Replay. Third down.
Number 15, Gavin Rodriguez, the guilty party for the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be a free 5 yards and a first down for the Cowboys.
Correction. Result of the offsides. First down.
So the Cowboys will have a first down at their own 35-yard line.
First down.
Cowboys looking to muster something here before the end of the first half.
Ball spotted on the 35-yard.
Vasquez in at quarterback, and he's met there by Justin Castillo, seeing his first action in at linebacker this season. Number 24 and number 15, Gavin Rodriguez, stopping Vasquez for a 4-yard loss.
Second down for the Cowboys. Ball spotted on the 31-yard.
So it'll be a 2nd and 14 here. Yellow Jackets going depth here on defense. Ball carries Lucio, met there by Jorge Martinez, and Lucio is able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 35-yard line. It'll be the senior strong safety with the tackle.
Gain of 4 yards. Third down for the Cowboys.
Passing situation here for the Cowboys. So Vasquez, the playmaker for the Cowboys, in at quarterback. Man in motion. And Vasquez looking to follow his blockers. And Nathan Amaya and RJ Oranday punishing Vasquez for a 1-yard loss.
Oscar Vasquez, the ball carrier. Stop was made by number 5, RJ Orlando.
So it's 4th down.
69-72. That decline. Result of play. Fourth down.
All right, so we have a personal foul, an illegal chop block. It's normally what they called was a high-low block, an illegal chop block, and a dangerous penalty that they're trying to take out of the game. Normally when someone engages in a low block, another offensive lineman or another offensive player cannot engage in an upper block. Yellow Jackets declined the penalty. It is 3rd and 11, forcing first down. So the punt is underway. Sails out of bounds. Punt was shanked. Let's see where they spot the ball. It's going to be
Out of bounds.
waiting for the spot of the official.
Spotted at the 47.
So they're going to spot it right at the Porter 47-yard line. So La Máquina Maria looking to add another score here before the end of the half. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sophomore quarterback Jason Peña back in at quarterback. Yellow Jackets with the trips right. And the ball goes to Isaac Estrada. Estrada dragging a defender.
Number 33, Isaac Estrada, the ball
Estrada with his best run of the game.
and number 56, Robert Kidd.
Robert Kidd in for the tackle for the Cowboys. And the clock continues to roll here at Sam Stadium. So Estrada, the ball carrier once again. Tough running by Isaac Estrada. Be a Yellow Jacket first down at the Cowboy 35-yard line. And the clock will stop momentarily as the officials set the ball. So here we go. The clock rolls back. We're under a minute here. We reached 50 seconds. Jacob Huerta making his first appearance at receiver for the Yellow Jackets this year. And at the slot on the top of your screen, number 10. Being it with a quarterback keeper. Breaks a couple of tackles. 7-yard gain.
Stop with me by number 6, Ethan de la Cruz, and number 65, Angel Paulin. Gain of 8 yards, second down for the Yellow Jackets.
So here we go. Maybe a play or two remaining here. Look for the Yellow Jackets to take a shot here. Cowboys playing man coverage. And it is to Isaac Estrada. Estrada gets the first down.
Number 33, Isaac Estrada.
Clock will stop
Stop with me by number
at
6,
7
Ethan de la
seconds.
Cruz.
I think the Yellow Jackets are just going to elect to let the clock roll out and just take it straight to the half. And that's what it is. So we've reached halftime here at Sam Stadium, where the Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets are up big 35-0 against the Brownsville Porters. They've been all Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a brief timeout here, and we'll be back here shortly for, at the start of the third quarter.
Mom and Dad get a little competitive, but with over 85 games and activities to play together, they can get rematch after rematch after rematch. So do something awesome together.
All right, we're back here at Sam Stadium with the Edcouch. It's been all Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets up big, 35-0. Yellow Jackets will be kicking off, and we have a special guest here with us here, an EE alum, Mr. Albert Vasquez himself. Albert, take us in depth and see what you saw, in the first half by the Yellow Jackets.
It was a pretty much dominant first half. Five touchdowns. The defense has flexed their muscles once again, but I've noticed that seems like that Edcouch-Elsa is resting some players, just holding up some players back. But the other players are doing very well, especially number 34, Derek Cardenas. Those backfield tackles, they're looking very good, man.
So one of the questions I didn't get to ask, of course, earlier, but what did you think about last week's game at the Black Hole Yellow Jackets versus Mercedes, the game that they call it, the rivalry, 21-7? Give us a little bit of rundown before we start the kickoff here, Albert.
I mean, the defense again. I know Mercedes has been putting up points in every single game, with the exception of last week. They held them to a touchdown, and that was late in the fourth. The defense flexed their muscles, and they kept flexing until they broke them down. And very good to see Elijah Trevino break down. So for some, he's had some how can I say? He's had some experience, some good runs against Mercedes last year. He scored 2, I believe. Last year he scored 1 out of 2 or something like that. So Elijah is starting to catch rhythm at the very right time now that we're in the second game of district.
And they're the famous wise words from the guy I used to call in the podcast, the Schwabi, Albert Vasquez. So new kicker for the Yellow Jackets, Diego Hernandez, if I'm correct, number 16. So the Cowboys looking to muster something, haven't been able to get anything going. It's been all Yellow Jackets on all 3 phases of the game. If you're the Cowboys, what do you think? Seeing what you've seen, analyzing the first half, Albert, what do you think the Cowboys need to get going here in the second half?
Probably change the tempo a little bit, start throwing the ball like they're about to throw right now. They're getting the pass rush from Barco, and there's going to be an interception, 25-30. Number 21, the sophomore, he's finding open field, going to the 20, the 15. There is a flag, probably illegal block in the back, but it's going to be an interception.
So Marquez Garcia with his 3rd interception of the year. You mentioned the sophomore, but one of the few young studs, the young bucks on the Yellow Jacket defense. So we do have dirty laundry.
15 yards, runs ball foul, first down.
So it is a holding penalty against number 13, Brandon Nevada, the guilty party. It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So the Yellow Jackets, continuing the dominance, and most importantly, having the ball in great field position. Looking to see where they're going to spot the ball here, Albert. I believe it's going to be spotted right around the 20. Oh, actually, hold on. They're still trying to spot it here. So it looks like they're going to spot it at the Porter 28-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets going with a 2-quarterback system. So if you're the Yellow Jackets offensively, what do you want to see from the Yellow Jackets, offensively in the second half?
The game is pretty much 35-0 right now. I know anything can happen, but let's run out the clock. Let's go home. Let's just eat up the clock and get ready for next week. But like I said, let's just run the ball.
All right, so it is the sophomore quarterback, Jason Peña, the left-handed quarterback in. Ball carrier is Aiden Garcia. Positive year. Ethan De La Cruz in for the tackle for the Cowboys. So positive 5, 10 yards here. So that's about a 4-yard gain on a game like this with the heat, the weather. Not a normal game that you play in the daylight. It's gonna kind of like wear you down in the fourth quarter. And as you stated earlier, just run the ball, wear them out, and just go home healthy. So rarity here, the Yellow Jackets, I can't remember when was the last time, and I'm going to ask you this because I know you're kind of like the historian. Oh, and here's a fumble, and Peña falls on it. So when was the last time that you can maybe recall that you saw that the Yellow Jackets went with a 2-quarterback system?
Man, talk about being put on the spot. Dang. I'm going to say, I could be wrong, 2019? Was it 2019 with number 8? who was number Michael Martinez? No, Michael Rodriguez and Raven Riojas. Yeah, Raven Riojas. So yeah, I think of 5 years ago, got a shotgun play. Peña's running. He's at the 30. He gets about maybe a good 8 yards. It'll be a second and short with about 10:07 left in the third quarter. There's a player down.
So it appears to be the quarterback, Jason Peña, appears to be down. Promising, sophomore quarterback, getting a lot of offensive reps, primarily, at the receiver position here on the 2024 campaign. Okay, so Peña gets up. Appears to be maybe an ankle, maybe rolled an ankle or so. So not much depth at the quarterback position, for this game, unless if the Yellow Jackets, we'll kind of go at the NFL part. Maybe they brought in a third emergency quarterback, but maybe Trevino, the Yellow Jackets were looking at maybe rest Trevino for the rest of the game. As you can see, depth-wise, you had Jacob Huertas, getting some of the plays. Elijah Garcia getting plays at receiver. So here comes Chucho Ramirez. Clearly has the leg, got the wind behind his back, Albert. So we're looking at a 44-yard kick. So the distance has not been an issue. The issue has been the consistency. So the kick is up, and it's got the distance, and it is good. So Jesus Chucho Ramirez nails the 44-yard field goal, puts up the Yellow Jackets up 38-0. So Albert, coming in, Porter, obviously, with that interception, let's talk a little bit about the Yellow Jacket Thunder defense, their dominance the entire season and the entire game this afternoon.
My God, let's go ahead and just start with the defensive line. Matt Enriquez, they call him the hitman. Cano, Gavin Rodriguez, Troy Barco, number one, that's safety, very feisty safety. That's the type of attitude that you want on the field, kind of like an enforcer. Actually, all the Yellow Jacket defense are enforcers. They've created so many turnovers this whole season, and they're just keep flexing. And like I said, they're starting to look. They're starting to look good, especially right now that they're in their second district game. If they win today, this will be their 5th win. This will be the first time that they win 5 games in a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken. With 9:49 left, 38-0. We're gonna have a kickoff. There's a kick. Chucho Ramirez, a kick, and it's gonna be a touchback.
So one of the highlights that you pointed out, Albert, is the Yellow Jackets looking to get their second district victory. Yellow Jackets control their destiny. I know I said it earlier, and I know that you're the stats guy. I don't mean to put you on the spot. I know that you weren't expecting to come on live, but whoever that we would want here on Jacket Nation, here on the EEISD YouTube channel, then to have you, alongside us here this beautiful afternoon. When was the last time that you can recall that the Yellow Jackets actually won the district title?
Soul Right district title? That would have to probably be in 2013, right? With Noe Gonzalez as quarterback, Mari Chalar as the head coach. Here we go, shotgun, man in motion. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's trying to turn the corner, trying to fight for yardage, Vasquez, and I think he's going to be stopped for maybe half a yard. It will be 2nd and 9 with 9:34 left in the game. In the third, not in the game, in the third. But yeah, I think Soul Right District was in 2013. It'll be 11 years.
Pretty impressive. Yellow Jackets clearly starting, coming out with their best start. It's been about 11 years with the best start. So we saw a pretty good defensive play there. Nathan Amaya not holding on for dear life, and Mario Martinez came in to finish off the tackle. So here comes Vasquez back at quarterback. Okay, Vasquez looking at his offensive coordinator, audibling and changing the line. Here comes Macano at the blitz. Cowboys read it perfectly and ran away from it. Gained about 4 or 5 yards. Actually going to give him about 6 yards on that. So the Cowboys with a 3rd and short. 3rd and short has been a rarity for the Cowboys this afternoon. They've been in a 3rd and a 4th and long. So what do you think you want to see, Yellow Jackets-wise, scheme-wise here on 3rd and short, Albert?
Not to blitz too much because you don't want to leave that middle wide open. Just to see play in their area. It's going to be trying to draw the defense off sides. He's getting the signal call from the sideline. Number 10, Vasquez, shotgun formation, 3rd and short. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. And he's met by Troy Barco at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down. 4th down for the good stop by the Yellow Jacket defense. Here comes in Nathan Amaya to get the punt.
So Troy Barco meeting Vasquez right at the line of scrimmage, enforcing his will. And another good sight that I want to kind of like highlight, number 65, Gilberto Carrillo, getting his first action of the 2024 season, was out, last year. He actually was not even a football injury in soccer. He's a 2-sport athlete. He tore his ACL last year. So good to see that he came back. I want to send a big old shout out to Mr. Albert Alviar, drummer from La Suerte, tuning in to us this evening. So here comes the punt. Almost blocked there. Fielded by Nathan Amaya. And Nathan Amaya is sandwiched by 2 Porter Cowboys. Number 3, Jonathan Ariano with the big hit. The Yellow Jackets will continue a trend starting off their offensive series in great field position. Yellow Jackets winning the entire phase, the offense, the defense, the special teams, and they're also winning the line of scrimmage, the field position battle as well. So interesting to see if Peña's going to come back in, and I believe it's going to be Elijah Trevino back in at quarterback. So Elijah Trevino was able to take a 51-yard touchdown to start off the game earlier. Yellow Jackets up big 38-0 with 7 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. So it's Mercado with a fullback dive right up the middle. Yellow Jackets going under center. So Albert, what did you see from Elijah Trevino in the first half that you kind of assess something different? I know the Yellow Jackets were going from a 2-quarterback system, but he broke it for 51 yards. And normally when Trevino's out in the open field, you're not going to catch him.
You know what? It's I'm going to keep reiterating this. It's just like they're getting the rhythm at the right time. We saw him get some big running plays last year against Mercedes, against Gregory Portland. So I think we all know that Elijah has the speed. It's up the gut, 22, goes up to the 35. There'll be about 2nd and 4. But yeah, Elijah is starting to get his rhythm at the right time, and it's nice to see him throwing the ball, getting some passing yards in there. It's just great to see a well-balanced offense attack by the Yellow Jackets.
So one thing that I highlighted earlier, but I'm glad that you're here because the viewers, the knowledge that Albert has is kind of crazy, and I don't mean to put him on the spot, but Albert, he's kind of like a Yellow Jacket encyclopedia. So when I see number 22, Aiden Mercado run, it kind of reminds me of one of the Loredo running backs back in the day. So I couldn't remember his name. I think it was number 3 or number 22, one of the Loredos, if you can remember what his name was. Here comes Aiden Garcia with another run up to the teeth of the defense. Let's see if you can remember which one of the Loredo brothers it was. Was it Rowley or was it? I can't remember.
Well, there was 4, right? Israel, number 21, Rowley, Orley, number 2, and then of course the 2004 rush monster is Fred Loredo. But he does implement a little bit of that, and I don't want to bring this up, but he also reminds me of a running back from West Lacois, is it Munguia? From 2011. He has that herky-jerky movement, and we've got a first down in Porter territory, under center, Elijah Trevino. It's the ball to Aiden. He's at the 20. He's going to get about a good 5 yards.
And to highlight a little bit of of that Aiden Mercado, he's only a sophomore. So the Yellow Jackets are going to be returning 2 of their starting running backs next year. Aiden Garcia, you just saw him, number 9. He's just a junior. So he just said the attack of the Aidens. So it's going to be a personal foul penalty, a face mask, a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be a first down. So the Cowboys shooting themselves in the foot here on this drive. We've reached 5 minutes and 12 seconds here in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets will have a first down right at about the 9-yard line. Oh, and there's a fumble. And it appears that the Cowboys have it. And the Yellow Jackets with the first turnover of the game. This is kind of, you know, it's one of those. I didn't want to jinx them there. I was about to say Elijah Trevino, you know, it's a first and goal at the 9-yard line, and you know, he's under center, something that we haven't really seen. So it's kind of one of those funky things that, you know, center quarterback exchanges, and boom, it happens right there. But nonetheless, the Cowboys are going to have it. Let's see where they placed it. Did they place it right at the 10? Actually, they placed it at the 7-yard line. So with the, you know, something like this, it's kind of like, you know, you would have gone for it on 4th down, but you got your Thunder defense. So here comes the Yellow Jackets, anchored by Troy Barco at middle linebacker. Vasquez, the quarterback keeper, and he's met there by Troy Barco. Can you tell us a little bit about, you know, what you've seen, assessment, you know, regarding Troy's playing, and also you got Matt Gano. You got an entire senior defensive squad-led unit by the Yellow Jackets.
You know, let's start with Troy Barco. He's been a starter for the last couple of years. 3 years, excuse me. In 2021, he had that beautiful fumble recovery against Carroll, opening game. Got a shotgun formation deep in their own territory, trying to draw the defense off sides. Got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Second and short with 4:20 left in the game. In the third quarter, keep saying the game. It's going to be a run by number 8, Lucio, and he's going to get about maybe a quarter of a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. But yeah, going back to that defense, I mean, Troy Barco, unfortunately, he did suffer that injury last year, but with a torn ACL. But he looks more light on his feet than ever. So yeah, the great defense that we have this year. Not great, monster defense.
And they're ferocious. The tenacity on there, it's just crazy how Troy Barco just has a nose for the ball. And we're going to point out one of the players also that's in, you know, in the linebacker crew right now is number 24, also senior linebacker Justin Casio. Hasn't seen too much playing time, able to get these important snaps. And a lot of these snaps are actually pretty important because the season's not over. A big stop there, Lucio on the carry, met there by number 18, Justin, I believe, is it Esparza? I'm trying to remember. I don't have the locker. Sorry, number 18 hasn't seen a lot of. He's another one of the guys. Let's dig deep into the roster. Justin Espinosa, actually, that's his name. Number 18, he's a sophomore, defensive back. Hasn't seen too much action, but a lot of these snaps, offensively and defensively, from some of these guys that normally don't get a lot of playing time, it's going to play dividends for next year. But also, you know, against we got the Yellow Jackets have Brownsville Pace coming up. They also have Brownsville Lopez. You know, so 2 tough squads coming up. So those snaps are going to play dividends. So nice little punt. Cowboys looking to flip the field, and it is down by number 3 at the Cowboy 47-yard line.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
So important snaps coming here, and we're at 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. If you're just tuning in right now, the Yellow Jackets are up big, 38-0. And I mean, Albert, we wouldn't want to tell you how much we appreciate you, you know, taking your time to come out here, you know, out of your game. I know that you were in the stands enjoying, but you know, took your time to come and watch, you know, and commentate with us. So we do have a sideline warning. So predictions, I guess, for the rest of the season. What's your assessment based off of what you've seen and going on for the rest of the season for the Yellow Jackets?
Regardless, we want to see the Yellow Jackets finish strong. We got 1st and 10 at the Porter 48, shotgun formation, number 33. He's gonna. They said that. Oh no, it's a fake. He's a 30, 25-20. Hey, fake me, Elijah Trevino with the quarterback keeper. But yeah, he got picked about what, 28 yards on that run. But yeah, we want to see that Yellow Jackets finish strong. Disciplines on both sides of the ball, which I think they've been showing these last few games. Of course, there was a couple of hiccups with Edinburgh and the Port Isabel game, but nonetheless, those are lessons, and I think they've been using that as ammunition to take it out on Mercedes and now on Brownsville Porter. 2:12 left here in the third quarter at Edcouch-Elsa with a ball at the Porter 19, shotgun formation, 2 backs in the back. There's a snap. Aiden, he's going to try to take a wild runner. He's at the 20. Takes off the runner, but there is going to be a flag. I'm assuming it's for a holding, about 3 or 4 flags. Number 10 for Jacob Huerta.
Yeah, you called it perfect there, Albert. Number 10, running back number Aiden Garcia breaks a good tackle, but guilty party is going to be Jacob Huerta at receiver. Going to be either a block in the back or a holding. So here comes the call.
Offense, number 10. 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
So it's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and it's going to be repeat first down. So let's see where they spotted at it. You know, it's a little different when they call the first holding penalty. It's not like in the NFL or in college where it's or in the NFL when it's like a 10-yard penalty. So the Yellow Jackets needing about 20 yards. Yellow Jackets back at the shotgun position, and it is Estrada. Estrada running up the gut, getting a big chunk of that penalty back. We're almost at the end of the third quarter, so real important for the Yellow Jackets to come out healthy. You know, the game is already, you know, pretty much out of hand. You know, you got the victory and want to prepare for next week, but most importantly, you potentially maybe lost Jason Peña, your other quarterback, for the rest of this game. It didn't look like it was too serious. Maybe that he rolled his ankle. So here comes Garcia. Stopped and Smith there by number 5.
Tackle made by number 5, Bobby Science.
Number 5, Bobby Science,
Aiden Garcia, the ball carrier.
in for the tackle. So I believe that we might have another penalty.
Holding. Offense, number 64. That decline. Result of play, third down.
So it's a 10-yard penalty, Albert. It was declined. So it's going to be 3rd and long for the Yellow Jackets. What about 3rd and 14? You know, it's clearly a passing situation. You think the Yellow Jackets go for a run here, or do you think they're going to go for a pass here?
I'd like to see a pass, especially if you don't see anything deep. Just settle for the pass in the flat. You know, let the running backs do the work for you, or the receivers do it for you in the flat. But we have a shotgun formation, 3rd and long. There's a snap, and it's going to be a direct run. Elijah Trevino's at the 25, the 20. He's at the 15, the 10, and the fans are wanting a holding call. Push him out of bounds. It's going to be close to a first down. He may actually have the first down. Yeah, he does have a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets.
So smart move there by Elijah Trevino. The Cowboys are running a cover 2 defense. You know, Cowboys looking to probably keep everything in front of him. Trevino read the defense and elected to keep it and tiptoed down the sideline for a first down. As you did state, the fans out here were yelling, the coaching staff were yelling for a holding penalty. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets with a split back formation. Hold on, we have a whistle. And actually, that's the end of the 4th quarter. Yellow Jackets are up big here at Sam Stadium. 38-0 Yellow Jackets making a stadium. It's been all Yellow Jackets. So important 4th quarter coming up here, Albert. You know, I know it's going to be cliche. We probably spoke early on this. You know, what do you want to see from La Máquina, you know, offensively and defensively here in the 4th quarter?
Let's finish healthy. Let's stay healthy and run out the clock. And let's go home. Well, for some of us, I got to get back to the island covering a fight tonight. But I want to give a shout out to my wife, Aurora Vasquez, and myself. Today is our birthday. We were both born today on 10/19. I want to give her a huge shout out because she's watching the kids. I'm able to come out to the game and to go to the fights tonight. So thank you, Aurora Vasquez, if you're listening.
Nice. Happy birthday to Mr. Albert Vasquez. I don't have the best voice, so I don't want to put everybody to sleep and sing happy birthday here on the mic. But most definitely, Albert actually going to be going out to productions, a big boxing guru here, covers a lot of the boxing and, you know, safe travels over to SPI and have an amazing afternoon, evening out there. So here comes Trevino and company. Ball carrier is Isaac Estrada. So Isaac Estrada with his first touchdown of the 2024 campaign and the first touchdown of his high school career. He did have a touchdown earlier in the year. I believe it was against, I'm not sure, can't recall if it was against Donna or against PI, but it was called back for a penalty. So the running back that they call the Swiss Army knife plays receiver, plays tight end, plays running back, and also plays special teams, an important asset to this 2024 ball club for the Yellow Jackets. So here comes Jesus Chucho Ramirez. Hold on, we do have a penalty.
Offsides. Defense. Half the distance. Replay track.
So it's an offsides. You're going to retry it. At this point of the game, I don't think the Yellow Jackets get anybody hurt. Normally on something like this, it's half the distance to the goal, and someone, from the 1 yard line, you'll probably go for 2 points. The game was well out of reach. It's 44-0. So here it comes. And the kick is up. And it is good. So it is an offsides, and it is a decline. So new score here at Sam Stadium's 45-0. Yellow Jackets up big.
Hey, John, I just want to give you a big shout out. Thank you for allowing me to be here today with you, man. Appreciate it. Just keep doing your thing, man. You're doing amazing, not just with this, but with your pictures with you and Mr. Christian. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you for having me today, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. You taking off? All right, that was Mr. Albert Vasquez, EE alum, class of 2003. So if you're just tuning in with us today, Yellow Jackets up big, 45-0. We got 11 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Here comes Diego in for the kick. So we're going to have a return. And it's a live ball. Saw a couple of the Porter Cowboys looking at each other, and I think they realized that it was a live ball, and they wisely pounced on it. All right, so the Cowboys will start their next drive at their own 18-yard line. Cowboys not able to get much going here in this beautiful afternoon in Brownsville, Texas at historic Sam Stadium. The wind has picked up here in the fourth quarter. So Vasquez back in at quarterback for the Cowboys. And we're going to have a loss of about 3 yards. Mark Hernandez in for the sack. Oscar Vasquez, the ball carrier with the quarterback keeper. It's going to be 2nd and 13. It was actually a loss of 3 yards. Cowboys going with the doubles formation, doubles at the bottom with a single receiver up high. Vasquez with the quarterback keeper and is tattooed by Matt Cano. Met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a half yard. We will give them checking to see where they spot the ball. It's going to be a 3rd and long passing situation. Not sure here if the Cowboys will go for it deep in their own territory. look for maybe a quarterback keeper, maybe that jet sweep here that they've been going in the entire game. They might not go for that jet sweep due to that Vasquez being at the quarterback position, but I don't think that they want to maybe risk a pick six or an interception. So Vasquez follows his blockers, quarterback keeper, and he's met there by a swarm of Yellow Jackets. Justin Castillo in on the action there for the Yellow Jackets, and we do have an injured Yellow Jacket. Might be a defensive lineman. Yellow Jackets forcing a 4th down here. Hoping to see that this injury is not too serious. It's actually linebacker number 5, senior outside linebacker RJ Orandai, being attended to by the trainers here in the 4th quarter. Hope and see that it's not too serious. I know early in the year, RJ Orandai was nursing a shoulder injury. Okay, so Orandai is up and he's walking off in his own power, and that's always a great sign. Let's just hope that that young man is okay. So punting situation here for the Cowboys. So back deep to return the punt for the Yellow Jackets is Nathan Amaya. And Brandon Morales. Okay, so it looks like it's a high punt. Amaya fields it. Amaya crosses midfield. Amaya looking for a crease. Amaya has a couple of Cowboys to beat. And Amaya with his best punt return of the season takes it all the way down to the Cowboy 21-yard line.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball spot on the 21-yard line.
So Nathan Amaya looking like his older brother Jay Reed Amaya from last year's historic season and at special teams and receiver. So it is Elijah Trevino and a quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets going back to the spread. Did have a fumble. Only miscue that the Yellow Jackets have had today was earlier here in the correction in the 3rd quarter, a fumbled snap, quarterback center exchange. Hayden Mercado, the single back in the backfield. And the jet sweep goes to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez lowers his shoulder and runs over a defender. Great sign to see Alex Rodriguez back in an action for the Yellow Jackets. Has missed pretty much the entire campaign. Came back last week against and saw limited snaps against the Mercedes Tigers. Alex Rodriguez suffered a fractured bone against the Donna Redskins earlier in the season. Trevino changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Back comes Rodriguez, and the same play, opposite side, it is Rodriguez. And the Cowboy defense not fooled. It'll be 3rd and about 5. Ethan De La Cruz in for the tackle for the Cowboys. Cowboys playing disciplined defense on those last 2 jet sweep plays. Passing situation here for the Yellow Jackets. Already within Jesus Ramirez's field goal range. Look for a quarterback keeper here to roll out maybe to the left for Elijah Trevino, and it is a jet sweep to Brandon Morales. Morales runs into his own player. Appears that he ran into receiver Jacob Puerta. So it is 4th down. And in is going to come in Ramirez, kicking against the wind. Yellow Jackets going with 3 consecutive jet sweep plays. From here, it is at right at about a 34-yard field goal attempt. John Amaya, bobbled snap. Ramirez picks it up, looking to throw, and he throws it away. At Nick Munoz, the tight end, available. It's a great play, good wise play there by Chucho Ramirez. Wisely throws it away only where either his receiver, or nobody can get the ball. And the Yellow Jackets avoid chaos on that field goal attempt. It's been a little area of concern for the Yellow Jackets this afternoon. Actually has been the snap to the placeholder exchange. And that was the case there as well. But here come the Cowboys. Number 19 backing at receiver. Correction, at quarterback. It appears to be number 19. Not sure if Vasquez is back at quarterback or not. Actually, it is Vasquez. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. It is Lucio, the running back, met by a swarm of Yellow Jackets. So they're going to call it Justin Espinosa. Coming down from his secondary position to get the tackle. Justin Espinosa getting some important snaps here. So Joshua Sandoval getting his first action also as well. Coming in for at corner, number 23. Ball carries Lucio once again. And Justin Espinosa in for the tackle again. So a lot of these snaps are going to be important snaps as well, because the Yellow Jackets defense, out of 11 of the starters, 9 of them are starters, actually, that they're seniors. So they're going to be graduating a big senior defensive squad. So a lot of these snaps are going to be important for next year, and also for the rest of the game, the rest of the season. Unfortunately, injuries are part of the game, and these snaps are going to be important. So you go 3rd and long for the Cowboys, 3rd and long passing situation. Interesting to see if maybe the Cowboys elect to pick, or maybe try to pick on some of these unseasoned defensive back or corners for the Yellow Jackets. Cowboys calling their first timeout of the game. We've reached 5 minutes and 39 seconds in the game. So we also want to send a big old recognize Superintendent, Edcouch-Elsa ISD Superintendent Dr. Alda Benavides, Assistant Superintendent, the Queen Bee herself, Mrs. Frances Rocha. We want to also recognize the Edcouch-Elsa ISD School Board of Trustees. We want to recognize Edcouch-Elsa ISD's Athletic Director, Mr. Christian Navarro, and also Edcouch-Elsa head football coach Victor Cardenas. We want to thank the Edcouch-Elsa ISD Media and Technology Department for bringing the online stream for the viewers here in the RGV, and for all the viewers watching us around the world as well. So it is going to be 3rd and 9 for the Cowboys. Quarterback drops back, fires deep, and it is Brandon Ibarra with his 4th interception of the year. Yellow Jackets playing a cover 2 defense on there, and Ibarra read it perfectly. For the young viewers watching out there, the ones that want to be future, at all phases of the game, textbook interception. Brandon Ibarra did exactly what he was taught to do. He high pointed the ball and secured the interception. So the Yellow Jackets will have a first down at the Cowboy 39-yard line. Yellow Jackets up big. It's been all Yellow Jackets here at Sam Stadium. Trevino changing the play at the line of the scrimmage. It's Aiden Garcia, the ball carrier. Breaks a tackle, finds a crease. Tough running all the way to the Cowboy 29-yard line and gains a Yellow Jacket first down. Bobby Sainz was the first Cowboy defensively there for Brownsville Porter. So the Yellow Jackets looking to run out the clock here at Sam Stadium. Yellow Jackets with a pistol formation. And it is Isaac Estrada, the senior running back, the man that they call the Swiss Army knife. Estrada refusing to go down. So the Yellow Jackets will be improved to a 5-2 record. And the Cowboys will fall to 0-7. Yellow Jackets will have a 2-0 district record. Yellow Jackets will be facing the Brownsville Pace Vikings next week at Benny Layton Senior Memorial Stadium. The kickoff will be set at 7 p.m. So interesting, the Pace Vikings will bring a 6-1 overall record to the Black Hole next week. Be a great one next week. So here comes running back Aiden Garcia dragging a couple of defenders. Daniel Olvera in on the tackle for the Cowboys, and we do have an injured Cowboy on the field. So let's talk about next week. Next week, the Yellow Jackets will be hosting the Pace Vikings. The Vikings, as I stated a little while ago, are going to be going into Benny Layton Senior Memorial Stadium with a 6-1 overall record. And, big game, a district game. Yellow Jackets control their own destiny. If they win out, they get a sole, possession of the district title. Last time that they were able to, manage that feat was back in 2013 when Joe Marichalada was at the helm for the Yellow Jackets. So look for a game of the week at the Black Hole next week. So number 76, it appears, or is it number 56 for the Cowboys, walking off in his own power. Great sign. Let's hope that young man is okay. So it's a 3rd and short, maybe about 2. We're going to call it 3rd and 2 for Trevino and company here. Yellow Jackets are already in field goal territory. Jesus Ramirez was able to nail a 34-yard field goal on their last offensive possession. So Trevino changing the call at the line of scrimmage. And the ball goes to Mercado. And Mercado might be shorter. Yeah, he's short about a yard. David Gomez with a stop there defensively for the Cowboys. Be 4th and a long 1. So let's see if the Yellow Jackets just elect to go for it here to continue to roll out the clock. Yellow Jackets looking for a yard so they can continue to run out the clock. We're almost reaching 2 minutes here at Sam Stadium, and we have reached the 2-minute mark. So here comes Treviño. Mercado gets the first down. Mercado had one man to beat. Mercado takes it all the way down to the Cowboys' 6-yard line. And with that first down, barring any timeouts by the Cowboys, the Yellow Jackets should be able to run out the rest of this game. Yellow Jackets looking to run it out here. We're at a minute and a half, so Yellow Jackets might just, take a kneel here. No need to run up the score here. So Treviño does down it, kneels it down. Yellow Jackets, we've reached 1 minute here at Sam Stadium. A couple of more kneel downs here, and the game will be over. So Yellow Jackets improving to 2-0 in district play. So there it is. With 30 seconds here, the Fat Lady has sung, and the Yellow Jackets defeat the Porter Cowboys 45-0. All Yellow Jackets this afternoon here at Sam Stadium. My name is John Maldonado, reporting here with the Edcouch-Elsa ISD YouTube channel. And Yellow Jackets will be hosting the Pace Vikings next week at the Black Hole. Stay tuned next week for some more coverage. We're going to be signing out here at Sam Stadium. And you all stay safe for everyone's driving back home. Viva la máquina.